All right, guys, I'm Bryson Bowman, and today I'm going to be showing you the YouTube strategy that will increase your conversions of the leads that are coming through your system, but more importantly, grow your YouTube at the same time, build you as an authority in whatever niche or space that you're in. Now, my background, really quick, past 3 summers, I've built an over 8-figure sales team through organic marketing efforts and funnels that I pioneered and created, and then moved into the info space. We are now doing multiple 6 figures a month in the past 9 months, starting from absolutely zero. I'm going to teach you guys today the YouTube system that I've learned from people doing multiple millions of dollars a month and that we use as well. So if you guys want to learn this exact same system, stay on this video until the end. This is for entrepreneurs, creators, recruiters, whether you are in sales or selling something online, which is still sales, I guess, this video is for you. So let's get into it. I have a mirror board here that is going to visually represent the strategy in which we take the attention from different platforms and convert it into the nurturing process necessary in order to get leads aware enough of our product, service, or opportunity to be ready to buy before they hop on a sales call. So first, we're going to get into where are the leads even coming from. We have TikTok leads, we have email lists if you guys are doing cold email or someone's went through your funnel before, Instagram, another short form platform, and then Snapchat, actually really good location to pull a lot of leads off of, and I think it goes very undermined a lot of the time. But we have all of these different platforms right here where leads can come from. Now, if these leads have never seen our long form content before, if we convert them directly to a funnel from these short form platforms or from a basic email or a basic post on Snapchat, they're getting on that funnel. They're maybe watching 10 to 50% of our VSL and then waiting until they hop on a sales call. They don't have enough consumption of information in order to make a buying decision or a commitment to a potential opportunity because we just haven't given them enough reasons, answered enough questions, or gotten them to the awareness level necessary for them to make that decision. That's why you get the I need to think about it, or I think it costs too much, or whatever objections that you're getting at the end, or my parents talked me out of it. It's because they didn't have enough information to stand 10 toes down and make a decision. This is going to solve that. So if you look, we route all of our traffic to the primary YouTube account. I have a business YouTube and I have a primary YouTube account, and I'll show you how the conversion system works. So on our primary YouTube, we have brand building content, and then we have nurture content. Day in the life vlogs, raw talks, interviews are all brand building content. That is where we connect with our audience. We make them feel like they can hang out with us. They can learn how we are as a person. They can build this connection with us that short form just does not allow for. Our one video of nurture content, because I do a 3-to-1 posting ratio, 4 videos total, our nurture content is more teaching skill sets, live showcasing our skill set. When I say that, it's like example, like if I was knocking doors, getting a live sale, or documentary style videos, giving people a look into our background or our life. Now, in my program, which I do have linked down below, I teach how to make these videos exactly. This is like 1/10 of the information that we actually have in our program. So if you have any interest in doing that, you definitely can go check it out. But our brand building content, I'm posting 3 videos. Nurture content, I'm posting 1 video. And our brand building content, you can see all these little lines, okay? Our brand building content is all routing into our nurture content, meaning in the descriptions of our brand building content, we will put links, videos, pop-ups while the video is going of a nurture video that we feel is very well aligned with the brand building video that we're posting. They land on the nurture content. Nurture content is where we build that understanding of what we do, build us as the authority in their eyes. That's where we can see a conversion actually happening. So I don't want to push them off of a day in the life vlog showing off, money, lifestyle, girls, and then be like, hey, yeah, go buy something from me, okay? That's not going to work. What I want them to do is convert onto, hey, here's how I have become this established. Here's how I have acquired this life through this skill set that I know how to do, I teach, and I'm showcasing to you right now. So yeah, I've explained everything. They now have a full understanding of who I am. They trust me enough. They've learned enough to convert onto the business account, which is our next step, or convert onto a low friction funnel, and I'll show you what that means in a second. So we scroll down here a little bit. We have this little line, and it goes to the descriptions. In the descriptions of our nurture content videos, we have our business account and then a low friction lead funnel. Okay, it is optimized for leads. I'm going to go down the business side first here. So I run, like I said, a primary account, and then I run a business account. My primary account is to build trust, to build my brand, to go more viral, to get more eyes. We do a 3-to-1 ratio of brand building content, stuff that makes them, really trust me, to nurturing content, which is make them see me as the authority in the space. In the descriptions of my nurture content, they're going to move down to my business account where I actually go in depth, showing the technical breakdowns, the technical execution of the skill set that I have. For example, if I am teaching people how to do sales, I would teach them how to do the perfect intro. Whereas on my nurture content, I would do something way more umbrella, teaching something like intro, service, pricing, closing, giving like a basic framework of how it works, but not going into the technical detail like I would in my business account. So on my business account, that is where I want them to land to really get the information necessary to see and make a conscious decision. Is this the person that I want to work with? Does he solve the problems, have the knowledge that I'm willing to pay for? Or if you're in the recruitment space, does he have the opportunity, the skill set, the experience, the team, the dynamics to join into, because I want to learn from this person. I want this guy to be my manager. So if you're following me there, the business account serves a huge purpose in really, really getting people to the consumption of information necessary to make a buying decision or commitment into an opportunity. But we also have another way that we can do this, and it is through our Apply to Work With Me link, which basically takes them down to a lead magnet. What a lead magnet is I basically give them some information for free. So right here, it's download the viral monetization blueprint for free and grow a massive audience on social media today. Download for free. They click that download for free button, does a pop-up, then they have to put in their information. I now have their information, and guess what? They're on an email list. So they're getting emails sent out to them all the time. We put them on a 30-day email nurture sequence, routing them to all different types of trust assets and resources. But one way or the other, I give them some bit of value for free. And it's low friction. I just want their information, because most likely if they interact with this right here, eventually they're going to get routed to my business account if they don't already. So now if I zoom out really quick, I just want you guys to be able to see. Both sides are really long. So I am going to go down the low friction funnel first. Okay. So if you guys look, here's the low friction funnel. So they download my free PDF, my lead magnet, and then they land on our DIY DWY offer. So we have multiple different funnels, and they are simply for different qualifications of leads. So if I have DIY and DWY, what does that stand for? Do it yourself or done with you service. What is DIY? It means like course, program, SOPs, all of the information necessary, but no help from us. You have to do it on your own. Still very, very valuable, but some people want DWY, meaning they want the group coaching. They want some sort of one-on-one coaching, whether it's with me or with a coach. They want the opportunity to learn one-on-one or in a group setting instead of just having to go do everything on their own. They want some guidance. The difference is simply in price, obviously. So this is our DIY DWY offer funnel. They land on this. They fill out the application. Instead of non-qualified, they either qualified for our DIY or DWY programs, meaning their price qualifications indicated that they could afford DIY or DWY. They were willing to invest enough to get into it. We move them to the booking page, which they either book a call or they don't book a call. If they don't book a call, then we have an SDR reaching out to them, trying to get them to book a call. Plus, we have like automation set up to get them on as well. And then if they do book a call, then they are going to get moved down to our post-call booking page. On that post-call booking page, that is where we have all of our different videos, assets, and resources, a lot of them actually from the business account, where we are trying to get them to watch more videos and get the amount of information consumption that they have before the sales call or recruiting call higher. We want them to be ready for that call, to learn more about the opportunity before they even hop on, so they're decision ready instead of ready to learn. All right. Then we put them onto the pre-call flow. A lot of these things, guys, like the SDR qualification systems and all this kind of stuff, this is what you'd learn inside of the program that I have. So if this does interest you and you want to get more in depth into this, definitely go check it out. Now, let's go ahead and say that the call no-shows. They'd go on our no-show email sequence. We also would have our SDR, again, reaching out to them, trying to get them rebooked. And if they show, then there are a couple of things that can happen. They close. They signed up, looking for brand operator. Awesome. Okay, that's always the goal. Or to your recruiting system, maybe. Let's say that they show, but they don't close. Then we have a system that's actually pretty cool. We will go analyze the sales call. We have AI that automatically gets sent the sales call, break it all down, and then depending on the objections that they gave, we have segmented custom send blue, which is we send iMessages from our CRM, and email sequences that we would send directly to that individual. We run into these same sales objections. We run into the same issues, especially in this funnel. We run into a lot less because they already have everything pre-overcame due to the fact that they came through our YouTube funnel system instead of just like converting directly off of DMs or something, right? But the objection dependent send blue and email sequences, basically we just analyze what were their objections and what information would we need to send them, what emails would we need to send them, what SMSs would we need to send them in order to get them to where their questions or objections have been handled and they might reconvert and return it into an opportunity for us to make a sale. Now going back up, let's go ahead and say that one of those works, then it would put them back on call shows and we'll try to close them again. And then on the call, if they DQ, we're going to move them to our free community. And hopefully what they learn in the free community will get them to the point where they're making enough money to afford it eventually. Now, that is our DIY, DWI qualified, but you did probably see this DFY qualified. You're wondering what that means. Done for you qualified, meaning our highest level offer. That is when a sales leader or a info offer owner doesn't want to do any of the work. They just want to pay us a lot of money, 50 grand plus, and then retainers to come into their business and do all of the work for them, implement all of our systems that have been tried and true. So let's go ahead and say that they want to pay us that amount of money. Well, we don't know that yet, but what I do know is that they clicked the button that said they could afford it. But basically, they book a call, they book a sales call, and the qualification metric shows that they could potentially be a done-for-you service client, meaning we come into their business and build everything for them, all the systems, all the structures that I've personally used, whether it's for info or for recruiting. We want to make sure that they consume the video that tailors to that offer instead of consuming the video that tailors to our done with you and do it yourself clients. Okay. Now we have wrapped up on if they clicked on the link right here from our nurture content. The next potential would be they go and land on my business YouTube where all of my technical breakdowns are. If they land on the business YouTube, in every description on my business YouTube, we send them directly to my VSL. And this is optimized for calls, not leads. So it's not a lead magnet where they download this thing and hopefully they watch the VSL on the next page and then we route them all over the place. We literally want them to go from they watch a video that solves a problem and they see me as the person they want to learn from, send them to a funnel that books them on a call with a closer or with me. They've already watched what I want them to watch. What I had on my post-call booking pages, what we're sending before the sales calls on this other side when they go direct to low-friction funnel, on the side of the spectrum where they watch the information that I want them to watch already and then convert, we're sending them directly to our done-for-you service funnel. So basically, my business account gets them enough information to solve a problem. They can see that I am the person that they want to work with. They then will be sent to my VSL page in a funnel that is optimized not for leads. It's not a lead magnet. It's not like a 2-3 step process. This is direct to book a call. All right. And this is a different VSL page as well. This is our done for you VSL. And I will show you what we do if they don't qualify for the done for you in a second. But they fill out that application. If they hit the qualifying metrics, I'm willing to invest this much, or I make this much a month. Or for sales managers, if you're watching this video and you're a sales manager, I've been in sales for this long. Then they qualify and are sent to the calendar of the highest ranking person in the business, the offer owner. Okay, because for me, that's a big ticket. And it's worth me going out of my way to have them booked onto my calendar, meeting with them personally. Then again, if they don't qualify, we send them to our 30 email nurture sequence. They land on this funnel, and then they go through the bottom end of this funnel. All right. Moving back over here. For our high level done for you qualified leads, if they don't actually book a call, then our SDR does the pre-qualification sequence to try to get them a call booked. I will also personally reach out if I need to until they book a call, or they just booked a call right off the bat. Then we do our pre-call flow, which is me actually reaching out to them, calling them. I usually call in and I'm like, hey dude, I only have like a minute. I just wanted to personally reach out to you and say what's up. Make sure you're good for the time. And then I ask like a little question just to heat check if they're actually legit, if they're actually a done for you qualified, or if they were a capper or a bullshitter. And then we just wait until the call happens. If they no-show, our SDRs and myself personally go pretty hard on getting them back onto the calendar. If they show, you know, I have like an 85-90% close rate, guys. I close pretty much everyone that makes it through the done for you funnel. Why? They've consumed enough information before getting on a call with me. They've went through the YouTube funnel, meaning they watched me on TikTok or Instagram. Then they moved down to my primary account. They watched some videos on my primary account. Then they moved to my business account, learned the technical skill set that I have, the high level skills that they want to be implemented into their business as well. Their interest is not only piqued, but they feel informed and they have a lot of trust built. Now they're moving down into a VSL funnel. I'm reaching out to them personally. By the time they're hopping on this call, they're buying. Like they're buying. And if they're not buying, it literally is just too expensive, and that's actually the objection. All right? But let's say that they don't close. We do the same thing. Sales call analyzation, objection dependent, SMS and email sequences, hopefully getting them to rebook a call and close them. Okay? But yeah, that finishes up the side for people that land on the business account and convert through there. This is a really intricate system. And inside of all of these, it's like 30 email nurture sequence. Inside of our program, can teach you how to do the copy dependent on who these people are, what they've filled out, what funnel they come through. Like everything inside of this funnel, what I'm getting at, is very, very intricate in how to actually build it. Okay. I went through the technical breakdown of how we run a conversion system and a pre-selling system using our YouTube accounts to get leads fully bought in before they hop on a call. But if you want to learn how to actually build this yourself into your business, whatever your niche is, I'm guessing you're probably in one of the ones that I've talked about on this video. But if you want to learn how to build this into your business, how to grow your accounts to get enough eyes for this system to work in the first place, or you want us to come in and build it for you, click the button down below, work with Brand Operator. I am super excited to hopefully see you guys somewhere inside of our system. I also have a couple of videos popping up right now and in the description that you can click on if you guys want to go learn more about what I do and literally go through the same exact funnel that I just showed you how to build.